Welcome back to Law Call, and we will get right back to your legal questions with a phone call from Jay. Welcome, and what is your question, Jay?
Yeah, I had insurance with a major company for years, and I had 2 years ago, I had surgery for a broken neck, so I canceled my car insurance, and I recently got a car for $1,500 just to get around town, and anyhow, the company I got was a different company, and I got full coverage. Someone told me, don't get full coverage, just get liability and cancel that. And I want to get your opinion on full coverage.
You were shaking your head all the way through that.
Jay, don't listen to that. Is what I would say.
Wrong.
Well, let me just say, so in Mississippi, when I started practicing law, I won't say how long, but many years ago, the minimum amount of liability coverage that you had to have was $10,000. Meaning, if you caused an accident, your insurance company would step in your shoes and they would pay up to $10,000. And the legislature decided and realized correctly that was not enough. People, if you're driving around and people were getting injured by other drivers and they go to there just wasn't enough coverage to cover their losses. So Mississippi's minimum liability coverage is $25,000. Okay, and so to only get liability, I would recommend, because if you look at the rates for a little bit more, you can get what's called uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. That protects you, because if you're in an accident with someone who's out on the road who doesn't have any liability insurance, you then have protection. I'd also recommend you just purchase as much of the uninsured motorist coverage that you can, because if you have a catastrophic injury and the other person doesn't have liability insurance coverage, you want the most under your policy that will cover you for those damages. And the other thing you can do, we talked about in the example a little earlier, you can stack your insurance on someone else's uninsured motorist as well. It just gives you that more coverage. But yes, the minimum you can drive around, and some people think in Mississippi, they say, well, I got full coverage, and they don't know what that means. Full coverage just means you have really the requirement that you need of $25,000 liability. And then some other people mean, no, that means I have my uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. So when you meet with the agent, you got to make sure you understand what it is you're getting and what kind of coverage you're paying for. But I would recommend the uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage.
All right. I hope that helps you out there, Jay.